Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Infinite You. I'm Dr. Sherry, spiritual psychologist, multidimensional mindset mentor, and soul-led success coach. And today we are going to be diving into alignment, the gateway to abundance, to clarity, to soul-led creation, and what it actually is, why it matters, and how to reconnect with it in a world that often pulls us in every direction but truth. So let's start here. We are all creators. That is why we are here. We are manifesting all of the time anyway in this physical reality. But more and more people, especially seekers, coaches, healers, soul-led entrepreneurs, and any purpose-driven seeker, and anyone who feels that calling for something more, we are definitely waking up to the bigger why. And it is more and more of us every day. I'm watching it happen all the time. We are not just here to hustle for success. We are here to serve, to create, for impact, to generate income from aligned work, that beautiful money energy, and to build a legacy that reflects who we all truly are. And the secret to creating all of that, it is not another funnel. It is not another affirmation. It is alignment. So what is alignment really? Alignment is when your thoughts, your energy, your beliefs, your actions, so 3D, 4D, 5D, I say this in many of my videos. Think about 3D as the physical, your body, your physical reality. 4D, that belief, mental energy, programming, all the things going on in our minds and intellect, and the energetic aspect of who we are in 5D, that fifth dimension. So all of that together is in harmony with your soul essence, with your superconscious, with your deeper truth, your authenticity, your knowing, really the essence of who you are and why you are here. It is when you feel connected. It is when you know what you want. It is when you know who you are, when you trust what's unfolding, when there's peace, clarity, and momentum without the pressure. And if you are out of alignment, how do you feel? You feel stuck, you feel off, you feel disconnected, you second guess everything. Your energy gets drained. You try to create, but nothing feels right. And here's what I want you to know. That disconnection doesn't mean that something's wrong with you. You do not need fixing. It doesn't mean that you have failed or you have missed your path or your opportunity. It simply means you are human. And this human journey of alignment absolutely lasts a lifetime. And the truth is that most disconnection comes from our programming, from the beliefs and the paradigms and the stories that you were told and shown, or even inherited energetically through your DNA, from family, from society, education, religion, wherever it comes from. But you did not come here to stay in that loop. You came here to remember who you are at the soul level, to peel back the layers and reconnect to source, to become more fully you and express your unique energy in the world. That is alignment. So why the heck does it matter? Remember that alignment is not just a feel-good buzzword. It is the foundation for abundance, for confidence, for being in a frequency where you call things, attract things to you. And that is all about soul-led success. When you are aligned, you become a vibrational match for what you desire. You get clear on what you're here to create. You attract the right people and opportunities. You stop overthinking, stop overanalyzing, and start receiving, and you feel good doing it. Because alignment is not about perfection. It is about resonance. It is the moment when your human self and higher self are in sync. And so the question is, how do you reconnect and get more aligned with body, mind, soul, 3D, 4D, 5D, with the essence of who you are in So you can create in a really cool, beautiful, powerful way. That's what alignment is all about. And in addition to that, it is really about feeling that flow, that inner peace, that ease, right? You know, it is our divine right to be here living in abundance, even when things happen, challenges happen, life happens. We all know that that is true, but I'm talking about your your intentional part of the bigger puzzle. So how do you reconnect and align with the essence of who you are? Here is a simple but powerful process that I love. So number 1, even for like 60 seconds, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, simply be still. Feel your body. Let the noise of your mind drop away and breathe. You definitely can get into that space a little bit more quickly if you place your tongue on the roof of your mouth as best you can behind your teeth. It stimulates the vagus nerve, and the vagus nerve will help bring you down quite a few notches pretty quickly. And the next thing to do is to tune into your soul and ask, what do I truly desire? Think big, wild hair, think soulful. What is calling you? When you get into that space of your big dreams, of your big desires, your bigger purpose, what you really know that you came here for, you will start to hear the noises in your mind telling you why it's not possible, why that can't be for you, why you cannot do that. And as soon as you identify that noise in your mind, that thought in your mind telling you that it is not possible for you, that's when you get to reframe that belief and make it a very powerful I am statement. So move from I am not enough, I am not worthy, I can't possibly do that, to I am enough, I am worthy, I can do. All of the positive affirmations that can flip you out of that space and bring you back into alignment. The thing about alignment is that it's not just one thing. When you tune into the stillness of who you are, and I'm sure I've made another video about this, when you tune into the stillness of who you are, you can ask your soul many different questions. Who am I really? What do I really believe? What do I really know to be true? What do I want my life to look like? What story do I want to write? And as soon as you get into the space of asking these very powerful, aligned questions, remembering who you are, remembering who you are not, remembering what you want, remembering what you do not want, you have all the answers inside of you in a really beautiful, amazing, powerful way. What do you want to create? What do you want to experience? What do you want your life to look like? So tune in and ask those questions. And the closer you get to an answer coming from soul, it'll feel really, really good. You know the answer. So ask the question. And everything else that comes into your awareness that is not you, that is not what you believe, that is not what you want, that's when you can begin to identify that misalignment and leave it at the door. I get it that some of it requires a little deeper work with, looking at subconscious programming. I completely understand that, but you will be surprised at how many thoughts and beliefs that are not your own pop up for you to give you information so you can decide what to do with it. And at the end of the day, reframe that thought, reframe that belief, reframe that possibility that you didn't think that you were worthy of, deserving of, or capable of achieving. What if the opposite were true? What if that big desire is evidence of who you already are? Alignment doesn't always happen in a flash. It is definitely a process of becoming. Sometimes you're in it, sometimes you're not. That is the nature of being human. We all go through that, but remember, each moment that you pause, tune in, and realign, you raise your vibration and you expand your consciousness. You are not in need of fixing. You are just simply awakening to this new energy, this new essence, this new feeling of self-realization. And as you become more aligned, you create a different energetic signature, one that calls in the life, love, health, wealth, and fulfillment your soul came here to experience. That's what this new era is really all about. It's not about doing more, it is about remembering more, creating from clarity, receiving through resonance, becoming who you already are at the deepest level. So if this video resonated with you, I would love a subscribe, I would love a like, and if you are craving more clarity on your next aligned move in life, in business, or on your soul-led mission, I have 2 beautiful ways to support you. You can click the link below. I'll leave it in the description box for my quantum clarity activation session, where you can get clear, get rid of the static, get rid of the noise, remember who you are, really lean into what it is you want to create with purpose and peace and power. And I will also drop a link in for my Mindset to Manifest bundle. And this is just a really powerful, inexpensive tool where I talk about 22 of the most common mindset blocks. There are many, many more that you can shift and change your perception in the physical, in 3D, in your mental, intellectual energy in 4D, and then move it into that beautiful, aligned, soulful, super conscious 5D space. So those links will be in the description box below, and explore what calls to you. And if this video lit something up in you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and share with someone else who is on their alignment journey. So stay grounded, stay clear, and as always, stay infinite. I will see you next time. Namaste.